Welcome to my channel. In this video here I have a triple cutter from Craftsman that I got back in the day. And this cutter here, this kit is a 9, the number is 93217. So this kit here is a 3217, and I'll kind of go through what comes with this kit. It has 8 cutters. I have a picture that came with this of all the cutters that Craftsman has, and what I did was I put a little circle of the ones that is in this kit. I got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 the ones that came with it, and we kind of go through it, the cutters that here. So let's start with the cutter first of all. Let me put this down a little bit. We'll start with the cutter. Let's see if I can go like this. I think it'll be better. There you go. And try to get a good picture here. And here is the cutter. It only goes in one way. It will go in, of course, this way. On the chuck, it has the little spacer that is needed sometimes if you're going to use it on a table saw. And it has the Allen key to tighten it up. It will go through one of the first cutter here. We'll choose this one because it's the most frequent use kind of. This is the one I actually like. And what I'm going to do is I am going to show the cutter from the front. This is the front of the cutter. This is the back of the cutter. And this cutter here, it is called a planer and jointer cutter. And all of these cutters are 1 inch wide. That's what's one nice thing about them. They're all 1 inch. So we'll kind of go through them and tell you how I use them. This one here, the number for this planer is a 2322. Let's see, no, it's 2302. Scratch that. 2302 is the number for this cutter. And the way they go in is only one way. It goes in like that. It gets tightened up over here. And here is the blade. Here is where it's going to cut. So this will go in like this. So if I was to use this cutter, I could use this cutter cross-cutting. It will go this rotation like this. But of course, if I flip my head this way for ripping, it will come this way. And again, what I could do also is I could bring down the head like this and use it this way. So it's 3 different ways I can use most of the cutters you can use 3 different ways, not all of them. Some of them you want to use this way as a molding type of thing. I'll call this the molding mode. This one will be the ripping. And of course, if I go like this and show you this cutter from the back, that means I can use it for cross cutting. And that's what I'm going to do for all of these. So let me take this out of here. It can only go one way. It cannot go the other way. If I was to put this in there, you can see that the cutter is not going to do anything. It's not going to cut. It's got to be flipped around, because remember that the blade goes clockwise. So it'll be going like this. And that's going to cut. You're going to go into the blade. Okay. The cutter itself is the 3214. That's what this cutter is. Let me get this guy out of here. There we go. This cutter is the 3214. I'll show you the other side of it. That goes in here. So again, if I was to pick up this cutter, I'm going to show it to you this way. Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should show it to you this way. That will be kind of for the ripping type. If I was to go like this, that will be the molding, but again, it will have to be flipped over because you'll have to view it from this angle. See, that's the weird thing about this. So let me stay over here, and here we go. Ripping, molding, and this one happens that I can use this for cross cutting. So if I had it, my blade cross cutting, I can use this. Of course, it'll be going this way. It's going away from you. But I'll be able to use this cutter that way. All 3 different ways. Let's pick up another one. We'll continue over here. Let's see what this guy is. And this one is the 2355. Yep, there it is, the number. And that's, see if I can do this instead. How they show you that 2355 right up here, and they showing you the back of this cutter like this. That's what they're showing. They're showing that cutter like this. And it's called a base molding. So the name for this one is a base molding, the 2355. And again, this is, I can use it like this way. Of course, I can use it this way. I guess you can use them all 3 different ways. Not all of them. So let me just go through these blades, okay? Because it'll be here forever, going to get very confusing. That's the number 2. This one here is a really nice one, and they call this one, where is it? The V-groove, the 3204. The 3204 is right up here. Of course, you can't see it. V-groove, and I guess they're showing it this way. The V-groove. That's this one right here. 3204. This one here is a very nice one here. This is a glue joint. Let me see what they call this. Before I look up the number, I will, glue joint, yes, the 3201, very popular one. This is the first one. Let's see how they have this going. Again, this way. You see, I'm glad I have you, because the first two that I showed, especially the V-groove, well, the base molding, where's that one? This one. If you look at the base molding, they shown the cutter this way, the back end of it. That's how that cut is being made. Okay? Very confused. Some of these pictures are kind of backwards. So if I go back to the glue joint, and if I was to match that cut up on top, that guy will be this way. And there it goes. Could it go this way? No, it doesn't. It has to go this way. So now they're showing this cutter from the front. I call this the front of the cutter. This is the back of the cutter. So now this glue joint picture that I have up here, they're showing the front of the blade. Isn't that weird? And they have some of them there like that. This is the 3201. This is a very important one. This is a really nice one to glue boards together. The glue joint. Look what happens when that will fit in there perfectly. I got one board and the other board, they'll fit right in there. If I was to grab this board, let me see. I got this board here. It's where you're gonna be making your cut right over here on the side. And what I will do is the half of this cutter. If you notice where half is right at the corner right here. So it's easy to match, because now you flip it the other way. You flip the board the other way, or the cutter. That will be half. Half will be right there. Or 3/4. That cut will be right there like that. And then what you do is you flip the board or whatever, you keep that one like that, and you make the cut there. And when you do that, the two boards will fit perfectly together like that. And you just glue it up. That's the glue joint. It's a very nice cutter right here, the glue joint. Let me continue. We have this one here that looks pretty. This is a pretty one. This is the OG. Let me see what the name of this one is before I look it up. It's gotta be, is the Cove? No, this is not the Cove. This is, where is it now? Huh, this is a 3211. Oh, the window sash, they call them this. That's what it is. Now this cutter, that's that picture right there, 3211. And they showing this one this way, the right way. Here's the way I want to show them. That picture is showing the cutter this way. That's the window sash, they call it this one. The next one I have here is this pretty one, the decoration, the 3 beads. They calling this the 3 bead 1/4 inch each. These guys, this guy right here. Let me see. Why am I getting? Anyway, let me see. Okay, 3 beads 1/4 inch is this guy right here. And of course, there is the cutter. That's how they're showing it. and that is 2352, which I use this a lot. It's a really nice cutter. The 3 beads for decoration. The other one we have here is, this is the OG, I believe. Let's see, what do they call it, this one? 3212. 3212, the Cove and Bead. Cove and Bead, I guess. 3212, and that is this one right here with the little circle. And the way they showing this is, of course, like they should, and that is this way. And this is one of the cutters that you do horizontally, not vertically like this, like in ripping, but this way. So this head will have to be like this, and then of course it will be just like this. This is exactly how you're going to use it. There it is, horizontal like that, and there you have the little profile from the 3211, which is the Cove and Bead, is what they call this one. They all have a name. Hard to remember the names, but this one here is a door thing. I think this is like a door stop for 3/4. Let's see what they call in this one here. This is the last one, I believe. Let's see. No idea where it is. Let's see where it is. 2353. Oh, here it is. Yeah, missed it. The cabinet door lip. That's when you want to make a lip. Of course, they're not showing it. When you want to make a lip on your panel, on your door, like a kitchen cabinet, you can make a little lip on it. And of course, it's right over here. And there it is. That will actually look much better. I have better pictures later on. My next video, I'm going to show some other ones. I have them all. I bought all the cutters that Craftsman made. I have 2 sets actually, and I'm going to be showing them all. This is the one that came with this kit that I got, and I just wanted to show what was in this kit. So there's just 8 of them. Eventually we're going to show all of them here. Hopefully I want to watch this video and maybe do it a little differently, because I can see I'm getting a little getting something from the lights here. But I have all of these, and I think there's maybe 1 or 2 more that are they're not shown here. But we'll go through them little by little. Just want to show the blades of what they are. The dimensions, like I said, what's nice about these is that they're 1 inch. This one here is of course divided by 3. Like I said, this one here, the glue joint, here's half. So it's very easy to match these, because you have to, you're going to have to do the other board reverse, so this way it will match. But it's easy to do because half of this is right there in that point. So this is easy to do. Let's see. And of course, most common one is this guy here, is the planer, which if you watch the other my videos about the rabbit that I did with just the blade, this is what I will use to make that rabbit cut with just one pass. I would just use this guy. And what's nice about it is I could make that rabbit this way, as in ripping, or I can make that rabbit this way, like in molding. That's what's nice about this set. Nice to have. So hopefully you get the idea of 8 that came with this kit. There's many kits out there. Just wanted to let you know that the numbers on these are on the back. I see a lot of other ones that look very cheap with the name and everything in the back. In the back here, these are stamped in the front. That's the front of the blade. You know, here's where the blade is at, if you can see it. And with that, we'll close up this video, and we'll file this kit 3217, a triple head Craftsman set.